put it out there. Okay, okay. Let's get started. Let me stop playing. All right. Now, the more wisdom you spit, the more dings you get.
Come on now. All right.
I like it. I like it. Very
Yeah.
catchy.
So anyway, let's get it. As the word says in Proverbs 4 and 7, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And all you're getting, get understanding. So let's get understanding. Welcome to Logic Over Emotions. I am your host, Toya V, and I got Michelle, Coach Cotton in the building, and the man of the hour. Okay. He does big things now. He does big things. And we got who? Who?
Sincere. Sincere. What's up, family?
Thank you for coming. I hope the traffic wasn't so bad. So how you doing today?
I am amazing. My life is great, and I'm happy to be here with you,
Yes.
Toy. Logic over emotion.
So this is a platform for men to speak freely and women to finally listen to understand. So let's see what topic you picked.
Mm.
For 11 years, right? We've been happily married October for 9 years. We still honey. I love it. Right. So, bro, we killing these narratives, bro, that don't work anymore. No, I definitely wore this shirt today, being sorry on it because you like I put this shirt on because you was here. I was like, this makes sense. Right, come on, man, 100%. But not to someone, I really appreciate that, like that you can even speak on that and then writing it down. You document it. You've done the things. You're the example of that thing of what people say they want to be and how things want to do it. You're actually it. So when it comes down for me hearing advice or hearing certain things from you, I see when you and your wife together that true genuineness of how you really honor each other and just like I love from a distance, I love watching y'all look at each other. It's like y'all look at each other for the first time, or you just met her. Every time I see y'all see each other, oh, I've been together for you.
All right. Yes. So
Yes.
what made you pick this clip?
Because it's necessary.
Yes.
That conversation is the conversation that we need to have more in the community.
Mm-hmm.
That conversation is a conversation that has lost luster over time. And it's a conversation that helps us to fix a lot of the things that we could do better and have better in our community.
Right, right.
Okay. So what is okay? All right. When did you feel like this was something that you needed to focus on?
After failing at my first marriage,
Okay.
right? So I got married early and divorced 4 years in,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I got married at 18, divorced by 22. When I joined the Air Force, my ex-wife moving from Mississippi, failing at that so bad and being used to being a winner, I'm like, nah, that doesn't work,
Right.
right? So that put me in a space to where I said, I got to figure this thing out,
Right.
right? So the way that I chose to figure it out was going to get the answer to the question. How
Right.
do you do relationship and marriage at a high level,
Nice.
right? So after 15 years of researching the clinical side of things, spiritual side, as well as going to find couples that were happily and healthily married, I found that in those three spaces, they were saying 30 things that were the same or similar.
Right.
And that's how my book, The 30 Love Laws, was born.
I love that.
And how long did it take you to make that book?
Right. So the research took 15 years, right? And I finally released it in 2016,
I love
and it has new life, right? So most recently, my wife and I, we created a version of the book that is, it's the updated version, but it's audio version that you can only get from us. So my wife is now co-author on a
Okay.
successful book. So she's the first successfully published
Listen,
author in her
yes.
family. Yeah.
Yes. You clocking it?
Mhm.
Come on, let's go.
That's right. She
Let's go.
deserved that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Queen. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this.
Say it.
I am an audio engineer
Okay.
and I have to fix
Okay.
it. I'm so sorry.
So I see you tweaking and
Mhm.
moving and what have you.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. No, but all right. Let me see if that fixed the.
Yeah, we have a sharper sound a little.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
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 It was giving the the gargle fan
Yeah.
when you talk inside the fan.
Oh,
Yeah, I could hear that. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you okay?
I'm a one man band.
Okay. Doing
And
it all.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
and she does it very well.
Appreciate you. I appreciate. Give God the glory.
Absolutely.
So now took you 15 years.
Yes.
I'm locked in now. Got it. Audio good. I'm good.
All right,
I'm
let's
everything
go.
good. All right.
Let's go.
So we're in the 15 years. She's now a co-author of you have an audio book
Yes.
and you can get that on Audible.
No, you got to get that directly through myself and my wife.
Nice.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Direct sales.
We cutting everybody else out of the money.
Okay.
See, Amazon got some of the money on the written format.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you got to come directly to us. So you got to DM, like you got to tap into what we doing.
So you don't have a website?
Yeah. So here's how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
So we have exclusive merch items.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that a little bit later too. But we have an exclusive wine, right? So my
Nice.
wife and I, we have our own wine.
I love
Okay.
it.
It's called Sincere and Jules Real Love, an exclusive merch item. And it's the same thing with the audio book.
That's
I,
what's
I
up.
really like
Right.
that. That
I
is a
like
really,
that.
that's
I love
special.
the fact that y'all are a team. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
y'all are lovers, y'all are business partners, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Y'all are friends.
Yeah.
I love to hear this. And so one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you here is because you do a lot of advocacy for men's mental health. And as you know,
Yes.
this is a men's mental health train to
Mhm.
get you to people like you. So could you let my audience know like what you do?
Yes. Yes. So I am a servant leader,
Mhm.
right? So that shows up in a number of different ways. So I'm a holistic relationship coach and practitioner, and I work with boys, I work with men, I work with families, right? So I've been in that space now for 20 years, actually serving the people for just over a decade now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how did you start this?
So I needed to fix myself, Toya. I needed to fix myself. See, most people get into the space of personal growth and development, whether we talking from the therapeutic end or the clinical
Right.
or the relationship coaching or life coaching in general, because they have something in their life that they have identified that could be better,
Right.
right? And I'm one of those folks, right? So doing well in athletics, doing well in the military, and doing well in corporate America, what I learned is that these things are transferable,
Right.
right? But I basically need to tweak my personal life.
Mhm.
So all of the other stuff, the professional stuff, the military stuff, the athletic stuff, that was good.
Mhm.
But I needed to tweak myself on a very personal level, right? So it started with me.
Yes.
And then when I lived out east, I lived in Asia
Mhm.
for a while. I was playing ball with the United States Air Force. And I had some injuries. And then I learned about the holistic way of going about life, right? Um, it's even more so, I learned a little bit as I was coming up because we grew our own food, that type of thing.
Right.
But I learned that this existence humanly is about our spiritual makeup, our mental makeup, and then our physical makeup,
Mm.
right? The mind follows the spirit,
Yes.
and the body follows the mind,
Come, you get two.
right?
Get two.
Come on,
It'll
sis.
collect two. Keep me count. Keep me count.
Dig that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So when I learned that, I'm like, I need to be holistically well in all areas. How you do a thing should be how you do all things.
Right.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where it started.
Okay. And may I ask, what did you feel like you needed to fix or get in line or whatever in order? Are you willing to let me know that?
Oh, yes. I
Oh.
love that question. Um, Poor relationship habits, poor mindset as it pertains to my personal life, dealing with traumas, right? So I needed to fix all of those things so I could be a better version of myself. So so I just got real with myself.
Did you?
Reflection is real.
Yeah.
Right. Right. In your reflection, did you have to go back to your childhood?
Absolutely, 100%.
And why do you think that's important for men to do that?
That's absolutely important because you have to know where you came from to know where you're going, right? So you have to tap into some of those dark areas,
Mm.
right? Um, in the mental health space, it's all formed from your childhood.
Right.
That shapes how you see your life, the world around you, yourself, right?
Yeah.
So others teach us how to see ourselves, good, bad, or indifferent. And then we take that and we run with
Right.
Right.
it, right? So I was running with something that I didn't need to own, right?
Mm.
So for example, a lack of a present father,
Right.
Mhm.
number one. So we had a mother that worked a lot, but we had an amazing village,
Right.
Right.
right? So that left gaps that we filled with stuff that shouldn't have been there. So we experienced, well, I know I did, I experienced a lot too soon, right? So with that being the case, that's where I picked up bad habits and I having a man to say, look, son, don't do that.
Right.
Don't go that way, go that way.
Did you have any older or younger brothers?
Yes, both. So I'm one of five. So I have one older brother, I'm the second.
Mhm.
But my oldest brother spent a lot of time with my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I was the oldest brother in the home,
Okay.
right? Um, and I am an older brother. Um, my younger brothers now, we have one that transitioned,
Mm-hmm.
right? He passed at 23. Um, but my other younger brothers live right here in Georgia.
Okay.
Successful men.
Yes.
Love that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes. And my condolences as well.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
so thank you. He's an ancestor. He's right here with us.
Hey, period.
Right. And like, bro, do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
Yes. So in the midst of your journey of becoming a man on purpose,
Yes.
right, which
Yes.
is one of your companies, can you let people know what that
Yes.
is?
So actually, that is our latest book. And when I say our, my brother, Dr. Chris James,
Nice.
and myself, we put together a book called Be a Man on Purpose. That's an awesome brother that's doing some amazing things. We came together on an endeavor called Black Boys Better,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm his right hand man in that endeavor. And
And what does that mean? Can you elaborate what
yeah,
makes?
yeah. Black Boys Better is a statewide program. Now we expanded nationwide,
Nice.
right?
Hey,
I love that.
it's a
To teach Black boys all about emotional intelligence, teaching them
yes.
about opioids, suicide prevention,
Mhm.
and just life skills from men, real men. And when I say real men, I'm talking about men that show up in the community a certain way, men
Right.
that show up for their wives in certain ways, men that shows up for their family in very specific ways,
Right.
right? So we vet the men. You have to be a certain type of man um, to teach our boys,
Absolutely.
right? So you have to be a certain type of man.
I really love that. I was listening to you speak sincere, and I just became very grateful because there is a perspective that culturally placed on African American men, Black men,
Right. Yeah.
not being a leader, influencer, activist for other Black men. And I just love the fact that you just busted that myth out straight up because we have spirit led Black men
Yes.
teaching, training, coaching, sitting in those spaces with the other generations to follow.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if they may be older than you guys, younger, same age, but we have those men who are willing to do the work to help. And so, it just, again, I just got so grateful because I'm going, this needs to be public. More people need to hear about this because it's a myth.
Yes.
Oh, why y'all ain't helping y'all young men and y'all boys? We are.
Yes.
You may just not know about it,
Yes.
but we are. And so it just brings me joy for platforms such as these and other platforms like Dr. Harris is that bring that awareness to the community and to other places where now you can't say that we're not working because we
No
are
doubt.
working. And there's so many more people, more men doing this type of work, and it's just not known.
Facts.
And I just love the fact that you was able to share that because I have nephews. I don't have any children of my own, but I have nephews, a host. I am the auntie of the year every year.
Come on, sis. I love it.
And I really, my brother, my dad, the men in my family do a great job. They show up every day,
Yeah.
and they make sure they stay in those hard places with my nephews because they go through things as young Black men. Um, and what I love the fact is that when I'm around them and they're talking to me and they are safe, they feel they can. Until it might get ugly,
Right.
it's fine. But they also say, "But I already said it with Dad.
Come on.
He already knows." And I'm like, you know what? Y'all out here doing it. You're doing the work, and I just get excited. So I can on and on.
Sis, we gonna dispel myths.
Yes,
The Black man is the most present man
yes.
on the planet to family.
You better say that.
There is no other man that's more present than the Black man.
I
Now,
love it.
here's the thing.
Mm.
Must we have greater tools
Mhm.
to be the greatest gift that we can to our babies and our families? Yes.
Absolutely.
But that's what brothers like myself, Dr. Chris James, my man Matt Genius, who's a licensed family marriage therapist,
Mhm.
my brother Lou, like who is a breath work specialist and amazing in the holistic space from that aspect.
I love that.
These are the men that we're serving with.
Yes.
We're serving our boys.
Make a community.
Rites of passage,
Yes.
right? So
Oh, I like that. Rites of passage.
rites of
He is
passage.
collecting.
Yeah.
Rites of
Yes.
passage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
I
that's what
heard
we doing.
you say one of your friends operate in the holistic space with
Yes.
doing breath work.
Mhm.
You may not know this, but you will soon find out that I'm a mindfulness coach.
Come on,
That's
sis.
my concentration. And so I love because a lot, I won't say everyone, but a lot of people like to go straight to some form of diagnosis and treatment and let's medicate that way, which is nothing wrong with that if that's the path that you choose. But because we are misinformed and we don't have the information, and a lot of us don't do what you so diligently did to go and research and find out other options, mindfulness and holistic options that are out there for treatment can surpass pharmaceuticals. It can surpass,
Oh, sis.
all the
He
medical
was just
treatment, and
talking
it's
about that.
still medical. And
Yes.
so again, you will see I get very excited and very stimulated when I hear that because it means to me someone is out here getting the right information and sharing
Mm,
it
Yes.
yes.
to the people who need to hear it.
Yes.
We don't have to run out there and, God bless these doctors. I say God bless them because I know sometimes they have their days, but everything doesn't have to be treated with a pill. Everything doesn't have, you can sit down and tap into your being, your high power, and get present in the moment.
I have some of them as clients too. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know what you know, but I know you know something. How are you not getting burnt out?
Mm-hmm.
How, like, what do you know? Where
Right.
did you learn this from?
Yes. Yes.
Some of it came from family, but my education started out east when I was living in Asia,
I love that.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
So I healed my own body, and now I can bring this back to the community.
Absolutely. With that meditation. And I was out, I used to work for the Department of Defense as a civilian flight attendant. So I've traveled over 49 countries all around the
Nice.
world. And so I agree when I was able to see how other people could heal themselves through
Yes.
meditation,
Mm,
heal themselves through just really tapping in, being present in the moment, breaking away, learning how to forgive and let go, learning how to move on, learning how to sit down and be with your thoughts and yourself. And like you said, our Eves, they almost got it down to a science. I would say they got it to a science.
Oh yeah.
And to bring the information back and to share it
Mhm.
is so paramount for our culture, for our young
Yeah.
black men, for our black men generally. It is so important because it's just, I don't know. I didn't know there was another
Right.
option. I didn't know that I could be quiet and still and pray or listen or reflect. And I'll begin to get rid of that dis-ease that I'm feeling.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so again, I'm probably gonna give you so many.
Yeah.
I tell your wife, I'm gonna praise you today. You're gonna get what's good for you today, okay?
Right. I love what you said. Y'all pay attention to that. Dis-ease.
Absolutely. Yes.
Dis-ease,
Mhm.
right? So a stressful environment is not a healthy environment,
No, it's not.
right?
Right.
The mind follows the spirit, the body
Body
follows the
the
mind.
mind.
Now,
Absolutely.
here's the thing, you can eat the best things in the world. I want y'all to hear this. You can eat the best things in the world, but inside of a stressful body, you will not process
Oh, wow.
any more than about 20%
Right.
of its nutritional value.
For
Right.
real?
That's a fact.
Wow.
That's a fact, right? So as I deal with folks that focuses on the mental,
Mhm.
right? They focus on the mental, which is good. We should focus on our mental,
Mhm.
but that's 1/3 of our holistic makeup,
Right.
right? What about your spirit
Right.
and then your body,
Right.
right? So as I talk to doctors, and y'all, this is no slight, we should work together
Absolutely.
in every aspect. That's always the answer.
Mhm.
Now, the least amount of education that doctors get is in nutrition.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I realized that the last time I went to the doctor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are they trained to do? In a lot of cases, they're gonna write that prescription,
Right. Mhm.
go here and get this med. Our ancestors say that our food is our
Already
medicine,
in the earth, and it's there. It's
right?
free.
So so I learned to heal my body even with broken bones and
Mhm.
and 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 all of the stuff I went through during my athletic days.
Yes.
I was able to fully heal my body. I don't do any pills, no blood pressure stuff. I'm knocking on the door of 50, y'all.
Oh, come
Right?
Look,
on.
look, black don't crack, black don't crack,
Come on
black
now.
don't crack.
50.
So
Yes.
so I'm
Man.
still out there running with the youth.
Yes.
So I'm still out there playing ball and all that.
This guy at my apartment complex,
Mhm.
he says they be like, "Man, you old." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm outliving dummies."
Right.
I said that, and I was on the phone with her when he said it, and I was just like, "Yeah."
I said
So
that
you
is
out here running around these young folks out
No
here.
doubt. Yeah. So actually we just had a Black Boy Joy Fest a couple
Mhm.
of Sundays
oh
ago,
nice.
right? So families, children, mothers, fathers, right? So everybody came out. Now, the youngsters wanted to have a flag football competition against the older fellas.
No
So we were
way.
looking to mix the teams, and they were like, "Nah, we want to go against the old heads." Right? So y'all, guess who won?
The
Oh,
old ones.
heads.
Right? So I'm
We
like,
already
see,
know that.
Right.
y'all got the speed, y'all got the energy, but you're lacking the wisdom, young king.
Mhm.
Facts.
Mhm.
Right? So we had to show them by example.
Right.
Right? But yeah, yo, that was a fun undertaking.
And this happens every year.
Chris James put together. Yes, so this was the second annual.
Okay,
Right?
okay, okay. Yeah, I saw that. That's what made me follow y'all page. And that's kind of like, I don't know, y'all just came across my page and I just followed it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to them because
Yeah.
I really want people to know that even their kids can benefit from this knowledge at a younger age so
Yes.
that they don't even have to deal with it as they
Mhm.
get older or find out through a woman in a relationship that something is wrong, but they
Right.
found out, from their, by themselves. And also like women out there, if you do not have a man in the household, get them involved with these programs.
Yes.
Because it just takes a village. You know what I mean? They don't need, you
Yes.
know, if they don't have a daddy, they can go get them an uncle.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like, there's a guy at my job. I call him my uncle. He's my uncle. You know what I'm saying? He's my uncle. I go to him for wisdom. Uh, is his daddy my daddy, brother? No, but in Christ he is. So therefore, I'm like, yeah, that's my uncle. People like, you don't know him? I'm like, that's my uncle. What are you
It's your
talking about?
spiritual uncle.
Right,
That's my
absolutely.
uncle. What are you
We
talking
all
about?
connect.
What are you talking
Absolutely.
about?
We're all
Right.
connected.
So yeah, ladies, even if you see your cousin, your friend, just basically look out for this type of stuff because it'll get them past the foolishness.
Yeah.
Right.
So organizations that exist for your boys and for men, Black Man Lab, Undugu,
Mhm.
right? Black Male Initiative,
Mhm.
Brothers Brunch Foundation, Brunch with the Bros. Like these are all
Are they in Atlanta? All these are in Atlanta?
yes, yes.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So I'm connect. We having conversations about emotional intelligence.
Mhm.
We having conversations about struggles as men, how to be better fathers, how
Right.
how to be better men, how to be better husbands. Yo, these are the conversations that we're having, and we're having these young boys, these young kings, these babies
Right.
hear from men
Mm-hmm.
that are endeavoring being better,
Absolutely.
being greater, being
Yeah.
on purpose, right? So yeah, y'all go be a man on purpose,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Not just men, not just boys, but women too. You need to understand what a man on purpose is and how a man on purpose moves.
Right.
Yeah, because I watched a clip of a man on accident and
Yes.
a man on. So, would
Yes.
you break that down? Like,
Yeah.
some of y'all need to go to the page, okay? But can you break that down for our listeners?
Absolutely. The opposite of a man on purpose is a man on accident,
Mhm.
right? So what does that mean? If you don't have a mission, if you don't have a vision for yourself, your family, right? And let me be clear with that. My wife and I, we have an overall vision,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
But we come together to make sure that the mission to the vision is appropriate for the both of us,
Right.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not creating this grandiose vision and my wife is just plug and play,
Right.
right? So before we got married, we sat down and had a conversation
Right.
Right.
on what would you like your life to look like? And I gave her the same.
Mhm.
And then we came up with a game plan on how to fuse those two things together,
Together. Yeah.
right? So my wife and I, we have a mission statement.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's how serious we are
I
about
love that.
And that's one of the keys to happy, healthy marriage.
it. Come on now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on now.
So, in your journey of like I said, being a man on purpose, building these platforms for young men, what are some of the things that you see that men are not really talking about?
Now we're having all of the conversations, but in general society,
Yeah, general society.
right? Because we make a lot of rules and we're having a lot of conversations
Right.
on general matter where there's no scholarship, it's only opinion,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in our spaces, we thrive on scholarship,
Right.
right? So we're asking the questions, hey, who knew this or who did this well before me,
Mhm.
Mm.
right? So those are the conversations that we're having. So some of the big conversations, right? And we talked about it just a little bit earlier. There's this versus man versus woman, right?
Mhm.
Some people call it gender
The
wars,
wars.
right? So men are picking on the women about what they not and how they not showing up and
Right.
vice versa,
Right.
right? Which is agenda, by the way. That's what the system wants. Like they
Right.
perpetuate that
Right.
to keep us separated, right? The gender war idea is a farce,
Mhm.
right? So I'm gonna put that out there. It's fabricated.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not real. It's not real,
Right.
right? So those are the conversations that are being had. Now, in the all of these circles that I just talked about, because these are men's circles,
Mhm.
right? These are boys, right? Black Man Lab, BMI, Undugu, like
Mhm.
all of these great organizations, Brunch and Bros, Brothers Brunch Foundation, right? And what my sister, Dr. Camilla Harris, is doing.
Yeah, she will be here next Friday. Can you believe that? Woo!
Yeah, with the Young Kings, right? So I just did a brunch. My sister asked me to come out and share with the Young Kings,
Yeah.
right? So we had a bunch of amazing men just pouring in the Young Kings,
I love that. Yes,
right?
absolutely.
With, with what with what Queen is doing. So there's all of these different organizations. The conversations that we're having is what does it look like
Hmm.
to stand up in family, to be a certain type of man, and to challenge the status quo.
Right.
Right.
Those are the conversations that we're having
Absolutely.
outside of just the foolish conversations that
Right.
we've learned to have that perpetuate narrative that don't serve us.
And that don't
Right.
even exist. It's just created.
Yes, yes,
And
it's
somebody
created and
just
fabricated.
went and made it the truth, and it's not the truth.
And it just got repeated and repeated, and
Yeah.
it became law.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can
That's
you
just
do
what
our
we do.
sponsor?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're gonna give our sponsor their notoriety. This podcast, Logic Over Emotions Pod, is sponsored by Patriot Stole, a faith-based company. They would like to remind you of Mark 22, 37 through 39, to love God Almighty with all your heart, soul, and mind, and to love thy neighbor as thyself. Please visit www.patriotstole.com.
All right. Thank you, Patriot Stole.
I would like to remind our viewers too that our phone lines are open. This is a live interactive podcast. So if you would love to call in for any questions to speak directly to Mr. Sincere, you can call the line at 404-457-9923.
And we're also answering questions. If you have any questions, please, I'm looking at the Instagram so that if you have any questions to ask him or have any comments, please feel free to tap in. Okay. She's looking at the YouTube. I'm looking
Yes.
at the Instagram. So come on now, get
Talk
this
to us, family.
wisdom. Get this
Word of wisdom.
wisdom.
Yes.
Okay. Get this wisdom. So now we have we talked about the boys, right?
Yeah.
So let's go into these young adults.
Let's talk about
Okay, the as they call them, the YNs.
right.
So how do you connect with them in case there's any YNs that need some help?
It's simple. I used to be one. So I'm one of the earlier YNs. I was off the porch at like 13 years old. I often hear men say, uh, you know what, I'm not dealing with these youth. They're disrespectful, right? They this, they that. And I politely remind them, you did the same
Right.
thing. You were the same way. Now, you probably didn't look like them. You didn't go as far. But with every generation, things have the capacity to grow worse,
Right.
Right,
Right.
right? But they still you
right.
at the same age,
Just in this generation.
right?
Absolutely.
So I often share love with what we call the YNs, who are actually young kings that are misguided.
Right.
Oh yes, you get a.
All
He's just
right.
collecting.
That they just in need of real OG energy,
Right.
Right,
right? So that's all it is. So I had this rule: before I correct a young king, I got to show him love first.
Right.
Why? Because he ain't getting that.
right,
Right.
He's
right,
not getting that from his daddy,
right,
right? He's not getting that from the community because the old heads don't want to talk to him,
right.
right? So I show him love first. So when I come into these spaces, I get respect.
Facts.
So I'm Unc, I'm Big Bro, right?
Right.
I'm Baba, right? In these spaces because I show love first and then I give them game.
Right,
Hey, young king, let me holler at you, man. You see these cameras around here, right? It don't look like much, but there's always eyes on you.
Mhm.
right.
Technology different now,
Right.
Yeah.
right? So be careful with how you're moving,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I give them options, right? So those are types of conversations. I'm not, man, y'all need to do X, Y, Z. I don't become the old dude
Right.
because I didn't respect that.
Right.
So I'm like,
Mm.
man, you don't know me,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you don't know me. So people only care what you know when they know that you care. So that's why I show them love first.
Mm.
Love that. It just reminds me of a scripture. It says, "Through love and kindness have I drawn thee."
Come on.
And so
Come
when
on.
I hear that, and that's how you're leading, the response is so much more different
No
and
doubt.
impactful. Especially when you're not approaching anyone. We're talking about um, the young misguided kings, or we're talking about anyone. If you're coming at them in the way where they feel like I got to be on the defensive, we've already lost them.
Come on.
They're
Mhm.
gone. And
Yeah.
so the way that you just begin to show love, to draw them, now you got their attention, you have their ear. And again, like I told you, I feel like it's so key for us to understand that. How are we approaching people? How are we approaching the ones we're trying to reach?
Right.
We got to check self first. That's a self reflection. I remember
Facts.
early on you was talking about, you did your research for the true definition of personal development.
Right.
I had to check me. I had to sit down and become self aware and
Facts.
discern what I had going on before I can come out here and say the world. I did the same me.
Right.
And so I love the fact that you have built this healthy pattern of, let me look in the mirror so then I can know how to get out here and talk to these young men and to reach these people and to show them and teach them that, yeah, there's people who truly care about you. There's other Black men who looks like you can identify with, and we care.
That's it, Quinn. Right. So I'm someone who does not. I don't practice what I preach.
Okay.
Right. So when people hear that, say, "What you mean? You don't practice what you preach?"
Tell me
Yeah,
more.
because I
Yes.
only preach from my practice.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Right. So
I can't reach it.
so I can't talk to you about health if I'm not healthy.
Absolutely.
Right.
I can't talk to you about healthy and happy relationships if I'm not in one
Right.
or in multiple.
Right.
Right.
I can't talk to you about personal growth and development if I'm not personally developed.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right? I can't talk to you about emotionally
Intelligence.
being intelligent if I'm not emotionally intelligent.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Right? So I only preach from my practice. I don't
I
practice what
love
I
that.
preach.
And people, I've learned through my experiences, when people know that you have been vetted
Mhm.
and when they understand your journey and this didn't come overnight, this came with true work, the honor of what you do and what you say is received differently.
Facts.
And I love that because when you can share your testimony and just be transparent with people to say, hey, I can only speak about this because I went through this first. Like I've been in my
Like
trials and
AA.
tribulations.
Right.
Right.
And so
Right.
I love the fact that you can share from that personal experience and
Yeah.
to for another young guy or a guy your age, they can say, you know what? Me too. I thought I was the only one. No, you're not the only one. I
Yeah.
went through that and I experienced that, and you can come out of that and overcome these things. You're not alone in that. It's just giving people a sense of that community
Mhm.
is so important.
That's it. Yeah, it's lived
Yes.
experience and it's scholarship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Like my teachers are some of the greatest master teachers that you'll find. Like you see them on these documentaries and that type of
Absolutely.
thing. Right? So I'm always on the hunt for knowledge and wisdom. Right?
Absolutely.
So as I talk to younger guys about having someone that you can tap into and plug into for wise counsel,
Right.
I have that too.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I can't tell them to do that if I'm not doing that. If
Yeah.
I have
Therapist has a
all the answers.
therapist.
Right. They should
Right.
be.
Like that should be the thing. Who's gonna help me with my blind spot?
Right.
Right. I
Mhm.
got that built in at home too with my wife. So yeah, that's my boo. She keeps me in a space where I maintain my authenticity and realness and all of that stuff. I don't
Yes.
get trapped in the personal development world and become a caricature of myself.
I
There's a
love
lot of
that.
them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we went with the young wives. Now let's talk about the men that want to get married.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go. How do you reach out to them? How do you get a hold of them? What advice do you have for them?
Queen, you know what? There's a lot more than I thought there would be.
Right.
Hmm.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that energy is a real thing now. Like now I'm getting cats reaching out to me, they DMing me, they asking me questions now about this marriage thing, sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it really as dope as you saying it is? Right. So I'm like, who are you asking this question for? Like,
Mhm.
Right.
who's on your radar?
Right.
But yeah, like the thing that I share with them is how how much you receive from being accountable for that level of responsibility,
Okay.
right? Now, scripturally, it talks about a man who finds a wife,
A
finding a good thing,
Right.
and favor upon the Lord.
and you obtain favor,
Mhm.
right? So now I got young cats like, man, I need some of that favor, right? I'm like, yeah, favor is the flavor, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the conversation is going on more than you think, right? And I'm talking to them about dutiful leadership and being
Right.
a man of your word, being a man of principle and being integral, right? And then they'll ask the question like, well, what about the women? They don't want to submit. I'm like, well, what are they submitting to?
Right.
Right? So I'm like, we got this submission thing all wrong,
Yes.
right? So we think that the woman is supposed to submit to the man. No,
That's not what the word of God says.
nah, that ain't it. So if you look at the word itself, words leave clues, right? One of my courses of study is etymology.
I like
Oh, for
that.
real?
That's
Yeah.
my dad.
dope.
My dad does that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So words leave
That's
clues.
why you don't say good morning.
No, no.
Okay. I realized that. You see, I picked it up.
So that has a vibration.
Yes, morning because the MO. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that because
So
yeah.
I speak peace and love and gratitude. right?
Yeah.
Higher vibration.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So one of the things that I make sure that I share with them on the marriage end is about what submission is all about.
Right.
Sub and mission, it speaks to the depth of the mission,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
deeper mission,
Yeah.
right? So the question is, what is the mission,
Right.
right? Because everybody must submit.
Right.
Right.
To whatever it is they're trying to get to.
So absolutely, whether it's principle, man submits to God,
Right.
the woman submits as the helpmate to the mission,
Right.
not the man.
Right.
The man is responsible for mission,
Right.
right?
Right.
Based on vision,
Right.
right? So if you don't have no vision, then you don't have no mission. So why should she submit?
Submit. Right. You're right.
Mhm.
Brother, you ain't worthy.
You're right about that. And that's just the truth.
Right? So this is the game that I get. My wife submits because she wants to. Here's why. Because she knows how much she's going to gain from the process.
Right.
She's not submitting to me, she's submitting to the overall mission that's connected to a vision.
Right.
It's clear, right? That's why we have a mission statement,
Right.
and she understands how she's going to benefit, right? For example, so all right, Kings, if you ain't sharing this with your lady, I made sure that my wife knows that you're going to have a better life with me than you would have otherwise.
I love
Mm.
I promise you that.
You see that? That was like, did you see that energy? I felt the
that.
energy.
This is
Right?
reassurance.
I
Yes.
felt
That's a
it.
real energy.
I felt
Right?
that energy.
So
Like
that's
I want to curse, but
right. I just heard you speak to the sponsor, so we keeping it clean.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Yeah. So I assure my wife that if you take this ride with me, your
Right.
life is going to be great.
right,
I promise you that.
right,
Right. So
right.
that's why my wife don't have to work for a living.
Amen.
My wife lives for a living. Now she has a skill set. So whenever she feels like I want to go out and do this and that, which
can
I
do it.
support it,
Right.
so she can get into that space.
Right.
Why? Because it's my responsibility as a dutiful leader.
Right.
You cannot call yourself a leader if you're not leading something specifically. And people don't feel that they're going to be left in a better position
Right.
through your leadership. Now, some people may hear that and feel a way about it. My wife is also a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Our jobs are to lead in different spaces
Mm-hmm.
because two heads are better than one,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is game that I didn't get from the beginning and that I had to learn
Mhm.
over that 15 years of research
Right.
and still continuing to learn.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So now, what about these men that are married?
Yeah, yeah, they something else.
Yes. And then
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the purpose
Mm.
you and your wife's mission about that.
Yes.
So let's talk about them and then tell tell our audience how you can help them and them
Yeah.
doing their thing.
Right. So I have a number of men that are married that got some bad information.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I do.
I like how you said they got some bad information and not necessarily saying that they're bad people.
No.
That's what's up.
We are the most loving people on the planet.
Yes.
We taught the world how to love.
Mm-hmm.
Our people, our ancestors, the original people, taught
Right.
the world how to love,
Yeah.
taught the world how to be.
Right.
Marriage is the first institution that affected our people widespread.
Right.
So now I'm helping men to understand how valuable that institution is.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to build your business, or if you want to be better at business, you have to be better at relationships,
Absolutely.
right? My businesses thrive because I'm good with relationships.
Absolutely.
Right.
Starting in the home,
Right.
Yes.
starting in the home.
Right.
So that's consistent training and teaching. I have to care what my wife thinks and feels,
Right.
Absolutely.
right? So that translates. So the men that are married, some of them have good marriages. So the ones that have good marriages, we're teaching them how to have better marriages,
Right.
right? For the ones that have not so good marriages,
Mm-hmm.
we're looking to have them understand, and we're helping them and assisting them with understanding that good is the floor
Right.
and everything else below that is average and below average. And we know the numbers on average and below average. It's it fluctuates, but it's always around 50%
Right.
marriages that succeed to fail. So that's a
Right.
roll of the dice.
Right.
So my job is to help them to grow their percentage and possibility,
Right.
right? So my wife and I, and I'm gonna put this on record, 100% pass rate.
That's what's
Why?
up.
Because we removed divorce from our vocabulary.
Yes.
So now all that leaves us with is solution
Right.
and opportunity.
Right.
I love that. That is
That's it.
very, very wise. Yeah.
So how
Thank you
can
for that.
these married men or people who want to learn more about having a successful marriage and a healthy marriage? I'm sorry, that's on my eye.
Yeah.
How can they reach you, and what's the program like? Tell us all about it. What are you and your wife doing with
Yeah.
this married couple?
So
Is it a retreat or is it like a what would you like, conference or community? Like what would you call it?
oh, it's a number of things going on. So first and foremost, y'all can tap in with us if you are a couple and you don't have to be married. You just have to be in a serious, committed relationship and considering marriage,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you want to grow and develop your relationship skills and have a community, we all need community. Relationships need a village just like the individual, right? So my wife is the visionary behind Honeymooning Forever. So you see
Okay.
how that works?
Mm-hmm.
So that's her vision, and my job is to support her
I
vision,
love that.
right? So it's Honeymooning Forever. If you go to Instagram, we're Honeymooning Forever, period. The word period,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you DM us to see what we got going on, and then you become a part of the community. It's a free community, right? So we operate face to face,
Okay.
right? And we do virtuals twice a month, right? So Saturday, we're gonna be out chilling, bowling, just having a good time with our couples community that's here in Atlanta. So we have some people that are not in Atlanta that are. Recently, we just had a couple that moved to Spain,
Mm-hmm.
so they're
Nice.
still a part of Honeymooning Forever.
I love
But
that.
yes, Honeymooning Forever, period. Or you can connect with me at Sincere, and um, it's a real holistic approach, right?
Yes.
So you're not dealing with a bunch of websites. I give my number
I love that.
out. So I'm like, y'all, let's connect in a real way,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
right? Not through just the algorithm,
Right.
not through landing pages.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to understand we real people that's doing a real thing for real reasons so we can get real results.
Mm.
I absolutely love that.
Right. So y'all, that's what we doing. And I'm once you DM me at either sincere, um, and check the pages out for the spelling. And um, also, Honeymooning Forever, period. Once you DM us there, we send you the information, right? So that's what we do. So no, you're not dealing with bots or anything like that. You're dealing with real people, right?
Absolutely.
So we got a marriage conference that we're getting ready to put on.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a vibe. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. And multiple events, right? So on the 17th, I'll be with my brother Mental Dialogue. That's another community,
Hmm.
right? That's supporting marriage. That's another village, right? So y'all, we doing this. So the
Yes.
spoils go to the seeker. The
Mm.
spoils go. We don't do any mass promotion or
Mm-mm.
marketing. If you want it, you will find it. If you need it, you will find it. If you
Right.
desire it, you will find it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what we're doing.
Hey.
Absolutely love that. That is great.
So, okay. So now we got this conference, y'all. You got
Mhm.
this conference coming up. Y'all need to look, you need to get tapped in and involved. Now, you said that you do you say I do? Do you say I do?
Mm.
Both of y'all said y'all are officially married.
Yes.
Can you tell me about
You
that?
officiate.
Yes, I am an officiant. Y'all, so check this out. So yeah, it's love on that. Y'all, I have people that would ask me to marry them after reading the book,
Mm-hmm.
The 30 Love Laws, and I'm like, I don't marry people,
I like that.
right?
My
I
friend-
just wrote them,
Right.
right? And before that, they were like, hey, can you work with us or can you work with me? And I'm like, I don't do that. I just wrote a book. So literally, the people help me to develop because they tell me what they need,
Yes.
and then I do what's necessary to give the people what they need. So that's literally how I became a holistic relationship coach and then a legal officiant.
How like you go to class for that or something? Like how does that
Yeah, you gotta get certified for it.
Yeah. So literally, like
I don't know.
you can do that through becoming an ordained minister,
Minister.
Okay. I knew it
and
was
there's
something else.
programs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's programs to become a legal officiant,
Hmm.
right? But The Rock married people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
people like that.
I was about to say Adam Sandler just
Like
did
they married people.
yeah, those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving
Yeah,
forward.
but I'm real. I'm not just marrying anybody.
Right.
So you got to sit
Absolutely.
down with me because
You
it
gotta go through
matters who
counseling.
marries you. Yeah. So I
Very
do
important.
premarital the whole nine.
I feel it.
Right.
So have you already done a wedding yet? Have you already done a wedding yet?
Oh, yeah, I've
Yes.
done numerous.
Oh, for
Right.
real?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I married my younger brother.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
that's
So
dope.
sweet.
Yeah, and his queen. So my younger
Did
brother,
he cry?
shout out to Oman and Sakura,
Oh.
right? So I married the both of them, and they're doing well as a couple. Here's the crazy thing: my brother's wife and I, Sakura, we have the exact same birthday. So we were
Wow.
born the exact same year.
Wow.
Nice.
It was meant.
No doubt about it.
It
And I
was
said,
meant.
man, listen, that's a fire sign. Now she's an Aries, so
You're
watch what you do. Yeah,
what day? Hold
yeah.
on, hold on.
16. What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay. So this is why it's very natural.
Uh,
She's the 14th.
wow.
I'm the 15th.
You got to be honest. But I'm the 16. So, yo, that's some power in this room,
Yes, it is.
right? That's crazy.
Never had that in my life.
I'm not just saying that.
That's synchronicity right there too.
It's synchronicity. Aries is the first sign.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're the trailblazers. Now that's not just popping collar. That's actual and factual.
It is very
Right.
factual.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is Mom, I see you watching.
So you're destined for all the greatness.
Absolutely.
Yes,
All the
yes,
greatness.
yes, yes,
I
yes, yes.
love that. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to know what do you think the top 5 things that a healthy relationship should have?
The top 5 things. Here's three. We don't even have to go five,
Oh,
right?
excuse me.
Right. So, number one is understanding who you are and how you are.
Yes.
That's number one. Why? Because the world connects with you based on how you think, feel, and operate
Mhm.
in the self,
Mm.
right?
Absolutely.
So if you're delusional, your world is going to be a little delusional. Now, it's okay to be delusional in business,
Right.
but not personally.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be reflective. You have to understand who and what you are internally. Then it helps you serve why you are, and then you can understand how to complement your
Right.
world,
Absolutely.
right? So that's number one. The first relationship is the relationship that you have with self.
Mhm.
Now, in the spiritual and religious space, some people would disagree with that. And here's why. Because they say, no, the first relationship that you have is the relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I say that the first relationship is the relationship that you have with self. Because when you look in the mirror,
You
and
see
if
God.
you don't understand that there's a need to connect with the greater version of yourself, you won't.
Yeah, it says that we are lower cage gods,
Right.
lower G gods. It says that in the Bible.
Right? God only creates himself.
Yeah.
That's the only thing God creates.
It's very clear. He said, I created you in my image, which means,
Absolutely.
you know, and a lot of people
Absolutely.
skip over that because they don't know how to interpret that verse. And then
Certainly.
you'll get a debate about who you supposed to have the first relationship with, but it's all the same relationship. It is the first because you're still, yes,
I love that you said that. Um, specifics specifics help us in life.
yes,
Um, where generalities can hurt us,
absolutely.
right?
Agreed.
So grand scheme, it's all one thing, right? Like we're all sharing the same energy.
Right.
Right.
It, it's literally as we share this space, we're also sharing spirit, right? The the origin of the word spirit is breath.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So we're all sharing the same space, breath, such and such.
Yeah.
We're all the same expression of the creative force of all things,
Absolutely.
but we're unique,
Right.
Right.
right? But what some people will do is take that uniqueness to mean that we're not connected,
Right.
Nope.
right?
Are still connected.
So as we just spoke about, we're all Aries sun sign.
Mm-hmm.
That proves the connection.
Yup.
Like, we couldn't design this any greater than how it's designed.
That's crazy.
No,
Like we didn't plan that,
at all.
right?
At all.
So that's how it works. So you seeing yourself is seeing the creator in action.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And then you learn that, oh, okay, I have greater tendencies, I have
Right.
greater potential,
Yes.
I have greater possibilities. Then that connects you with the God force, and then you start to evolve and elevate at a higher clip,
Yeah.
right? So when I was growing up in Mississippi, I didn't know that I was connected with God. I went to church,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still these thoughts and decisions and all of this questioning the why. But through the the elevation and the evolution, now I know that I'm connected.
Right.
Now I know that I am God,
Right.
not the God.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm connected to all things that live, move, and have its
It's
being,
being.
Right.
Absolutely.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Including you, Queen,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
right? So the idea of God is us connecting and knowing a thing and being that together,
Right.
right? So it's not family. It's not blasphemy to say that.
No, it's not.
It's blasphemy not to know that.
Right. And all that getting,
Come on now.
you got to get an understanding.
All right.
And so once you get the understanding, it won't look like anything other than what it is, and it's true.
That's it.
So, yeah.
That's it.
So what's two?
love it.
All right. So two, communication.
Absolutely.
Communication, right? So now let's break that down. The origin of the word communication is communis, which means together one.
Mm-hmm.
Like this right here, family. This is the peace sign, not this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We were taught this because
Because
we were taught to be separate,
they create division
Oh wow.
and discord.
right? So it's not this, it's this. This is the original peace sign. Two, deciding to be one, and two, deciding to come together as one. So, with that being the root to communication, communis means together one. So, what does that mean? Regardless of how I feel about what my wife is saying or how she feels, the objective is still the same,
Right.
right? So, because I feel the way about what she's saying or what she's doing, that does not give me a right to
Right.
do this,
Right.
Right.
right? So, regardless of what I feel and how I think and what's going on, we still must be this.
Absolutely.
And
Right.
that's communication. See, what most of us think is communication is simply conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking to or at one another.
Right.
But nobody's understanding it. Mm-mm.
Nobody's understanding it, and I don't even have to take it in. A
Right.
conversation is simply a swap of ideas,
Right.
right? We're exchanging ideas. I don't have to keep it.
Yeah.
So I can sit here and be like, yeah, yeah, Toya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but be thinking, man, Toya done lost her
Right.
mind.
Don't agree with nothing.
I'm just not taking any of that in, right? So I can do that all day. That's not communication.
Right.
That's simply a conversation. We're
Right.
exchanging ideas. You don't have to accept,
Right.
acknowledge, or take in any of it,
Right.
right? So that's key. It's literally knowing what communication is so you can achieve it.
And a big part of communication, which I know you know this,
Mhm.
is listening.
Oh my
And we talk about your deep, active stage 2, stage 3
Oh,
listening.
yeah.
And you ain't even got to say nothing.
Yeah.
We're not listening to respond. We're just listening so I can take in what you're saying. I'm receiving it. And then when it's time for me to respond, I can.
Come on.
And everybody walks away at peace, but you still want to keep the peace.
Oh, sis, you better cook over there.
She gets a ding.
You better come on now.
So stir my collard greens up. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. Girl, you put the pinky toe in there. All right. I love it.
So what's 3?
So three is so we talked about the self. We talked about communication. One of the 30 love laws is recognizing greater,
Yeah.
right?
Interesting. Explain.
So once we realize greater, it's understanding what love is at its highest height,
Okay.
right? So as we talk about marriage, what we're really talking about is love and how it operates,
Right.
right? The only thing on record as being love is what we call God.
Mm-hmm.
However, most of us just treat love as a feeling,
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
and that's it. And it is, but it's at the lowest level.
The surface, very surface.
There's levels to this thing. So the way that I'm gonna put it simply is this: love has at base 3 levels.
Okay. Because I have a question with that. Go ahead.
100%. I got you. Right. So if we see it as a 3 level house,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this gonna make so much sense. Right. So
He cooking.
right, come on now. I'm about to put my pinky to it. Right. So, so at the lowest level, right? The lowest level is the emotional level,
Right.
right? So that's where you enter into the love process.
Right.
And that's why older folks would say, y'all, that's just puppy love, you,
Mhm.
right? But that's what you feel. Like even when you meet someone at an older age, y'all first get together, you get the butterflies, that's the emotional level,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's the basement. But when you come out of the basement, you come into the area where you live, where you cook, you got the living room. So that's where love becomes an action
Right.
word.
Okay.
Now it's not just a feeling, love becomes a verb and it has to be actionable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has to be shown at whatever level each of you need it to be shown.
Mm-hmm.
Desire it to be shown. Want it to be shown. Right? Now, some people die in the basement. Some people make it to the second level where love becomes actionable. Here's the highest level. The highest level is where you go in the house where the intimacy happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it can happen all over the house, right? But generally, there is a bedroom area, three-level house, right? The master bedroom, right, is at the top, right? That's where love resides at the top. The only thing on record as being love is God. So what does that look like? My wife and I now are spiritually connected
Mm-hmm.
at the highest level. That defies what she looks like. That defies whatever circumstance that we're going to experience in the physical realm. Now it's only spirit connection, right? So now it's a soul connection, right? So our specific identities here as souls have connected. So it's greater than this physical realm and anything that's in the physical realm or even the mental realm,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
holistically speaking,
Yeah.
right? So that's why I say that my wife and I are at 100% because we've already connected on the spirit level. There's nothing in physical form or in this physical world that can break our connection.
Right.
So, do you believe love is a choice?
Certainly, it certainly is because for you to be a divine being, one of the reasons that you're divine is because you have a choice
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in everything, right? But
Absolutely.
love is simply a choice that you make every single day and in every single moment. I choose her every single
That is
day
beautiful.
and in every single moment. So it's a choice. So I can decide not to choose her, but then that's not divine. We're not spiritually connected,
Right.
right? The only choice is yes, I've already made the choice because I endeavored the commitment of marriage,
Right.
right?
Right.
So my work was to be done preliminarily,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
proactively,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're moving in a divine way, then you'll learn to make the appropriate choice. So you're not questioning your choice down the road.
Absolutely.
Okay. We could go on for it's already been an hour.
It's right. It's over, but when
It's like
time flies when you're having a good time.
Yeah, time flies if you're
so,
having fun.
so I have some, thought provoking questions to ask you.
Yes.
Okay.
Talk to me,
And then
Queen.
after we do that, let our viewers know anything and everything they need to know about you and how they can reach you and how they can be a part of your community. Okay. So you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What's something that men need to stop lying to themselves about?
Mm. That they don't need a wife.
Ooh,
Um,
Mm-hmm.
that is the first.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't need a wife and that they need to become successful before the wife shows up.
I love that.
And number three, right, that you don't need to personally grow and develop. You absolutely need wise counsel.
Absolutely.
So
Phone's
those
ringing
three.
up today.
All right, we dinging all over the place.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, what emotion do you think men try to avoid the most?
Mm. The emotion that they try to avoid the most, and it never works. Um, sadness, sadness, right? We've learned to mask our emotions because it's not something that we're well versed in. Like we're taught to put them emotions away. Well, you better not cry.
Be a man. Yeah.
Stop crying. No, no, no. Right? Sadness, hurt, pain, disappointment. We should develop a good relationship with all of those things.
Absolutely.
That's literally the definition of becoming emotionally intelligent. It's about you developing a relationship with your emotions that are healthy.
Right.
So now, when that thing encourage you encourages you to feel a way because no one or nothing can make us feel a way.
Hmm.
It's all encouragement and influence.
Yeah.
Now you don't explode because you have the intelligence that follows the emotional process.
Absolutely.
And you're able to recognize the dis-ease.
No doubt about it. Right?
You got it.
Come on, where the bell at? Come on. Come on. I got you.
She got that one. She earned that one.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think hurts men emotionally more than people realize?
Lying to themselves,
Mhm.
right? So it's going back to that question, right? We lie to ourselves too much. The first lie that we master is the lie that we tell to ourselves, and then we attempt to sell it to everyone else,
Right.
Mm,
right? Right. So it's lying to ourselves about um, who we are, what we are, and what we need.
Absolutely.
mm, mm, mm. Okay. So this one is.
I have one.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. Talk to me,
Go
sweet.
ahead.
What's one belief about being a man that you had to unlearn?
Mm. The toughness lie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Toughness lie. I need to be tough in all areas of my life because that's what a man is.
Right. That is,
Um,
yeah.
and the lie of provision.
Mm-hmm.
Break that down. Yeah,
Elaborate.
yeah.
Please
Elaborate on
tell
that one.
us more.
So as men, we learn that provision is what you do financially,
Right.
right? Oh, girl, I'm proving I love you because the lights are on, or you
Mm.
driving this, or I put gas in your car, we got groceries, or the bank account. Yeah, that's a form of provision, but at the lowest level. Does it matter? Yes. But is it most important? No. That's how a successful woman will choose a man that don't have his stuff together because of how he encourages how she feels.
Yeah, the safety.
Or if she feels secure,
Yeah.
safe,
Yeah.
another level of provision. So provision happens in levels. Um, our queens have to feel protected and provided for spiritually, mentally, and physical. The finances are in the physical realm. That's the lowest level, right? So how do we provide for our wives, our queens, our ladies mentally? Through affirmation. It ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, we gonna beat it.
Right.
I'm not leaving. Not in a weird way. Let's not be weird about it.
Right.
But like in an affirmatory way to let her know that she can be her, she can work through it, we can get it together.
Absolutely.
I'm here with you. I see you. I'm with you. I'm listening
Yes.
to you. You matter,
Right.
right? That's the mental provision. And now the spiritual provision,
Yes.
the intimacy, the connection.
Yes.
Does she feel connected to you?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's provision.
Yes.
Spiritually, not just with the stuff. Does she feel that you are a temple, a safe space?
Absolutely.
That's provision, family.
I'm glad you broke that down. And just to support all our men out there, to give them a little insight on women,
Mhm.
spiritually, physically, emotionally, behaviorally, women only require by our makeup designed by our creator two things. And you touched on both of those already.
Mhm.
Safety, significance.
Come on now.
That's it. When you lock that down,
Yeah.
there is your peace. There is your safe space. There is your submission. There is your understanding. Because when we are preparing to be the helpmate for the husband who finds us, the first thing we're going to look for is, can I feel safe with him? Why? Because I'm safe in the arms of my Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
So if he's submitting to him, I'm going to be safe. can I be significant to him, or does he make me significant? Meaning, can he provide? Can he protect? Will he show up? Does he get me? Will he help to make this family elevated to another level? Another level.
Yeah.
That significance is so important because
Definitely.
we were chosen people. This is not your surface level stuff. This is foundational.
Come on now.
We were chosen. We were picked, selected
Yeah.
by God.
Yeah.
So my husband needs to do the same thing. Choose me, like you said, every day, all day, every day.
All day.
You know, no, but I'm gonna leave that
Come
alone.
on, sis.
You know,
Okay.
since then we done been on went up at 10 o'clock. We be sitting
Come
here.
on.
Right.
I love these conversations
Mhm.
for this reason because we're not having this conversation enough.
Yes,
With
you're
people
right.
who know and are in the space and that are doing it and that live it and love it.
Right.
I love it, man.
Right.
My life is the home.
I love
I love that. I love that.
That's,
Like
That's
it.
my dog. Hey,
that's so beautiful.
Okay.
Jules is everything.
I love it. I love her name. Come on, Jules.
Yeah, Jules. Make up by Jules if y'all want to see her work.
I like
Yeah.
that too.
Okay, make up by Jules. Yeah.
MUA_Jules. Yeah,
I
that's
love
that's
that.
the home. Yeah, that's my road dog for life.
I love it. Hey, Jules, girl, I can't wait to meet you.
All right, I have two more questions.
Come on, sis.
Okay. What belief do you think women have that they have incorrectly
Mm.
about men? Should I say?
Well, actually, as it pertains to men, women don't know how much power they have. Literally, y'all could change the fabric of society in less than 6 months.
Mhm.
Elaborate.
Less than 6 months, right? So it's understanding how much power y'all have. Men want to be successful to be attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Men work out to be attractive, right? We do what we do to be connected to you.
Right.
We want somebody to see us. The woman is the first teacher. I'm not making this up.
Right.
No, you're not.
The woman starts to teach their child in the womb, right? So y'all have that same effect. It doesn't matter whether you have children or not.
Right.
It's just the fact that you carry a divine, a feminine vibration
Right.
that says that if you knew your power,
Mm-hmm.
this world would change. Now, that's not putting the onus on you. It's it's a consciousness level, right? So you don't have to wear less clothes to get the man,
No, you don't. Because I don't.
right? Like you don't have to you don't have to show yourself a certain way. Like all you have to do, like it's in the smallest things. It's eye contact.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a smile,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's actually like I had women that I had dated, right? This is Atlanta. I got to be clear, right? Not people that I've dated,
Right.
women
Women.
that I've dated,
Women.
right? That
Going that
that,
way.
that asked me.
Ah,
Listen, I
slipping.
thrive on
Yeah,
clarity.
we have to know it. We
I
have to
thrive
know
on
it.
clarity,
Yes.
right?
I'm with you when you're right.
So I had women that I dated that asked me, why did she get the ring?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
So what's so special about her?
Right.
Everything. Everything. Right? So my wife liked me for a long time. I never knew it.
Right. We tend to do that.
Only her friends knew it. So I'm
Yes, Jules.
like, wow.
He need to find out that I like
Right.
him.
Any woman that I knew liked me, I was never serious about.
Mm.
If I knew that they liked me before I had an opportunity to like them, I was never serious about them. They became optional.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
No,
I love that transparency though.
I'm just letting y'all inside of the mind of a man.
No, I love that.
They became optional. The fact that right, so I met my wife in corporate America. My last bout in corporate America in 2011. Right, so I was making my rounds, right, because I was getting ready to leave there. I fired corporate America. Right,
Right.
so I was getting ready to leave there.
I'm almost there.
Right, so check this out. I'm going around and getting numbers, right, and everybody gave me that number except for my now wife. Everybody gave me their number except for her. So that put her on my radar. So it was all of these things that were happening that was subconscious, right? She talked to me, but she never gave me too much, right? So there was this mystery, right? So a man that's a conqueror needs to conquer something.
Right.
Mhm.
If
Right.
it's too easy,
Right.
then he continues to roam the land,
Yeah.
Right.
right? So
No challenge there.
so it's and then I asked my wife, I'm like, well, how come you didn't let me know that you like me? So when I finally stepped up and asked her to date me or whatever that that conversation was uh to be an item, she was like, well, if I had to let you know that I liked you, then you wouldn't have been the man that I needed.
Mm. True Jules?
I'm telling you,
Do your
yo, this
How
masterclass.
is
are you getting dings and you're not even on the show?
right,
I'm here for it, baby. Come
right.
through. Come through, sis. Come
Yo,
through.
this is real talk.
Yes.
So all this time being single,
Mhm.
like after my first marriage and all that, I attempted it again, but I saw that she didn't have the things, my ex fiance, because I didn't have the things,
Mhm.
Right.
right? So I had yet to put on my husband lenses, so I was not able to see my wife,
Mm.
I
right?
love that.
But when I was able to put those lenses on, I saw that Jules was my wife.
That's deep. Husband lenses.
Yeah, right.
You
So
need 'em.
you can't find your wife unless you're wearing husband lenses,
Right.
and you won't be able to see your husband unless you're looking through the lenses of a wife,
Mhm. Mhm.
right? So as clear as those frames that you have on, that's how you have to see your husband. And with my frame, like these are husband frames,
Okay, excuse me.
right?
And that just relates back to again, what does God have for me? That desire. What is in alignment with His
Mhm.
will?
Yeah,
Because you're gonna know. Because everything else you see is gonna be like we can quickly go through that because we like that's not him. That's not him. Or for him, that's not her. That's not what God showed me.
yeah,
That's not what I see. That's not what my purpose. That's not my alignment.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife challenges me. Like my wife, like she's quiet. Like you would think, and most people think this. They're like, man, I bet your wife do whatever you say. I'm like, like don't take her being quiet and
Right.
observe. So she's a Capricorn sun sign,
Okay.
Okay.
right? So she just chill. Like my wife is just
That's
chill.
very interesting that you married a Capricorn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like she
But
is.
it's a sun sign, so go okay. Okay.
But
Go ahead. Go ahead.
but think about this though, right? So
Fire and sun go together. So just okay.
so
Yeah.
so a Capricorn is an earth sign.
It
I know
is.
smothers out the fire.
A fire cannot burn without grounding.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be grounded to something,
Mm-hmm.
right? The best grounding that you can connect with is Mother Earth.
Right.
Right. But a lot of earth on your fire does smudge you out.
Right. But too much of anything is not good.
It's
Too
not
much
good
bad
at
against
all. You
rounding,
right. You
right?
right. Right.
So that's why the divine principle is enough of everything.
Right.
It operates in a level of abundance,
Right.
right? So there is no smothering, and there is no 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 less than
Right.
as far as the principle itself.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah. Y'all like that's our vibe.
I
So
love that.
we are total yin and yang. Like I'm the speaker, I'm the boisterous one, I'm the fire sign.
Right.
See,
Mm-hmm.
my wife just be sitting there chilling.
Like, look at him.
And folk like
Just happy. Just
they
let him
love
do
my
it.
wife and she don't even say anything. Like she'll just smile and she just but it's great energy. She
Right.
just has such great energy and
I love that for y'all.
That's a
that's what I love.
presence when you can be the quietest person in the room
Yeah.
and still command a room.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
And so, yes, big ups to Jules
Yeah.
because that takes discipline.
Yes.
It takes a very wise person
Yes.
to be able to still have an authoritative, but yet very magnetic and likable personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the energy is so real, it's authentic, and it challenges me in the best way possible. That woman can get anything out of me.
You know, I love it. Get it, Jules. You earn it.
She
I
I
is
love it.
know.
You
Give her the
deserve it.
dings, girl. I hope you see this. I hope you get all these dings, girl. I hope
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
the view.
She
So
gonna see it because she's my eagle eye. So she
okay.
critiques what I do, and she be like,
I love
"Yeah,
it.
baby, you could have used a little bit more energy here."
I
Yes,
love it.
But,
I love
yeah,
it.
she keeps me. I like to say she keeps me great.
absolutely.
Yes. Well, that's what a help me supposed to do, right?
Come
Absolutely.
on,
Help
now.
you stand up straight,
Let's
hmm
go.
because that's your rib.
What
That's
they
what I
what they used to
do.
call it in
Hey.
the Bible days to be the plumb line.
Mm.
You know, a lot of people like, what? And look, let me be honest, I learned that
Sis,
some a
where
while
you from?
ago. I was raised in Macon, Georgia, but I was born in Germany from my military background, so I've been all over. But I was raised in Macon, Georgia. My
Magtown.
entire
Girl,
family
I
is
made
in the
my
church.
name in the Magtown,
Oh,
like as an artist. Yeah, most people don't know that Macon is the first Motown.
oh no, absolutely it is. And
It
I'm gonna tell you, a
was.
lot of people know
Yeah,
it. James Brown,
it
Aretha
was
Franklin,
Motown
Gladys
before
Knight,
Motown,
All of them came from Macon?
or
and I
connected to
performed on
Macon.
those
Otis Redding.
stages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I performed on those stages at some of the
Yes.
greats that
You
Perform
might
what?
know my brother is
came through.
sincere, and we'll talk about that offline. But I,
Spoken word.
Okay, tell me a
yeah,
little bit about it.
So yeah,
We
that's how I
already an hour
started.
and 30
Yeah,
minutes in.
right.
You might have to just go ahead and tell us.
you about to do this in
So
two.
You might just need to come back and we'll talk about that
Right,
because
I
it
was
is
gonna
an
say,
hour and a
sincere, come on
half.
back because
We're going to come
we
back and
want to
talk
be
about
mindful of
that.
your time.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
we want
That's
you to
my
get
first
home
language.
to Jules.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was raised in Macon, Georgia,
Yeah,
and
I just thought about it. I looked, I was like,
family.
oh,
I don't know if you know the Cottons. You know Bishop
Yeah.
Cotton. All of my uncles are singers, and
Okay.
in Macon, they named the street after my grandfather, John L. Cotton.
Oh, word.
My grandmother who passed away a couple years ago. Yes, so
Love it.
Macon. Yes,
All these
it is
connections.
all
Yeah.
in my veins, Lord.
Aries just over here, just family in this thing up.
Literally.
okay. So my last question, and
Okay.
then we're going to close the night up.
All
Yeah,
right.
we definitely have to bring you back because
Yeah.
it doesn't even feel like we got
Been
deep
over an
in.
hour, right?
It doesn't even feel hour and a half. Okay, if a man was listening right now and feels mentally exhausted but
Mhm.
doesn't know how to ask for help,
Yes.
what would you tell him?
Mm. Then don't ask for help. Just park yourself in a space where people are getting help.
I
Mm.
love that.
Undugu, Black Man Lab, Brothers Brunch Foundation, Black Male Initiative, Brunch and Bros. Just come and be in the space,
Yeah.
King. You don't have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable initially,
Right. Just
right?
show up. Because
Right.
you have something July 15th.
Oh, I got a number of different things going on.
That's Mixer, the Mixer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the fellas mixer,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's a
Right.
space.
I need to
Uh,
put that on the website.
Me and my brother Chris James,
Mm-hmm.
we're doing the fellas mixer, and it's connected to our book, Be a Man on Purpose,
Okay.
right? And then the 17th, mental dialogue. So we consistently active out here. You cannot be an activist without being active.
Absolutely.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
So first, I will say this. Our sponsor,
Okay,
okay, wants to say you are a part of our family
come on now.
and give you now you are a part of Logic Over
Absolutely.
Oh, come on now.
Emotions. If that's too
Shoot.
big, I got you a smaller
Man,
size.
forget an award. This respect right here. I'm
You are
rocking
Yes,
this.
thank
official.
you.
Thank you, Queen.
Pressed with my own hands.
Come on now, sis.
Yes,
I love it.
I have that's a large, but I have a medium if
Okay.
you need a
Yeah.
medium. But go ahead and let people know who you are, and what you do,
Yeah. So, yo, once
how they can
again,
find.
I am sincere, holistic relationship coach and practitioner. I also show up as a griot, which is a poet who teaches and lives the example. Um, I'm also a speaker and author. All those things mean is that I serve my people and I do it freely, I do it openly and intentionally. right? So connect with me, and I love to connect with you, family.
Yes, Coach Cotton, let them know what you
Yes.
do, where they can find you.
Let's go, coach.
Absolutely. So I am Coach M. Cotton, your mindfulness coach. You can find me on all social media platforms at Coach M. Cotton. It's very simple. If you want to learn more about what mindfulness is and how it can help you personal development personally develop, please reach out to me. I would love to work with you.
Let's go.
Yes, and just to let you know that men are 3 times more likely to commit suicide. So I really want y'all to look in your family and just look at one man in your family and ask him, is are they okay?
Right.
And
Right.
let them know that it's okay not to be okay. And you can direct them to, I think it's you text 988 in the United States for the suicide crisis lifeline. And I really, really would love y'all to subscribe, follow, share. If you want to be a guest, you can DM us at Logic Over Emotions Pod, or you can go to www.logicoveremotionspod and Logic Over Emotions Pod. I'm talking fast. .com, and you can also apply there. We have a resource page. We have an event page, so check it out. I'm sorry. Talk about your book real quick. He is
Yes.
the
Yeah.
featured book.
Yes, the 30 love laws,
I love
right?
that.
So that is our book that's centered on the word that we have the most problems with. It's only 4 letters, but if you get that word together, it'll help you live a better, more quality life.
Mhm.
The
Man
30
on
love
Purpose
laws.
book.
Be a man on
Yeah,
purpose,
that one.
right? So there
I
is
got
a
to get that other one
system.
from you.
There is a system to become happy, healthy, and whole as a man. So we share that system in that book. Y'all, you can't afford to miss it. If you have sons, he needs that book. Fathers, you need that book. Queens, you need that book because you need to understand how to recognize a man on purpose.
Okay, so you can go to www.logicoveremotionspod and there'll be a link where you can buy his I'll get the 30 laws of love, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
30 love laws.
The
Yeah,
30 love laws. I'll
so
put that on there.
that's it.
But I just want to say thank you
Thank you.
again. We're signing out and good night.
Peace
Good
and
night.
love, family. Awesome, Toya.
Yes. No, but no.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, Mama be giving you the blues, those.
honey, we be watching them play back. I be like, Toy, I don't know what's going
Let
on.
me tell you.
Toya and Taylor.
Hmm.
Love y'all.